What state you out of?
Set now to kick this
Oh,
away,
Florida, man.
off it goes.
Oh, yeah. I don't play with nobody but the Dolphins.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm big Miami Hurricane fan, college football. That's what I can't wait. They bring that back. They're talking about next year because they're in negotiations with NCAA, but we'll have to see. Well, initially how it started is because the players weren't getting compensation using their names and likenesses and all that stuff. So, yeah. I had to call a timeout because I was talking. What's that?
We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
No, that's why they quit doing it. Now they're trying to see if they can work some kind of compensation out where, they get compensated or something happens. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I feel they should get something anyway. They make the schools millions and they don't get nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6 and then second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. Flush to his right.
And
his throw is incomplete.
I didn't mean to throw it.
I
meant to set my feet first.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around.
Set your feet, boy. That's a problem.
So you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there.
I couldn't hear you.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I know it's early, but I got to go for it. I ain't too far on my inside, so.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Incomplete.
I timed it wrong. I was trying to time it when I got right past you. This is my first game tonight, so I'm trying to get leveled up, get going here. Now you got to get in that zone.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd down, Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And now running right through it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. The give is to Elliott. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Prescott now on 2nd down. eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead,
I got
he was
some
coated in
speed
Teflon
on
and
certain
got away.
positions.
Now Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back. Right.
And he'll get
called on the block.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Jameis Olawale taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a small guy.
I'm like 1,000.
They score it.
And that has to warm the heart.
We got something coming for their ass this year.
Fans, they love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Nah, he resigned last year.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, we got our defensive coach that created the turnover chain that got us to be one of the top 10 defenses in the country. Now he's our head coach, and he revamped everything. He's going to have the offense on point. The defense is like beast.
One decision can do in the chain of events,
they better get ready.
The decision to go for it on fourth
Manny
down,
Diaz.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen.
There's going to be a problem for these fools now. I promise. Watch what I tell you.
So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill stepping up. He's going to keep it and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I was going to say, if you want to afterwards, friend request me, I'll do it for yours. But just trying to build up friends that's mic'd up so we can go get on when you got somebody to play with.
Just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
I don't like talking. I don't like just sitting there and not. No, I don't like that. You know, you want to friendly talk shit and play around, you know what I'm saying, and just get into it, but...
To the air again, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Danny Amendola from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. Again, Tannehill. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take a 7 lead. Sanders now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. A second down throw for Prescott.
Got him.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He's got it to Hearns. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Dak finding the former Jag Hearns for the Dallas first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. Here we go. 4-8. 26.
A first down carry by Elliott. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second.
Got him.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Going to look deep for Wilson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Got him.
And that one results in 35 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
I think it's early. I'm going to go for it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Ready.
They snap it to Tannehill. And that is going to be incomplete.
Trying to get it in there quicker.
Notre Dame man Jalen Smith able to get a hand in and knock it away. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Oh, the spin. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, I had it.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Oh, I had it.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
I had Jet, the quarterback. I just missed the line.
And this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Didn't get you in time.
Stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, that's why I was.
First down, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. That's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
A lot of them run plays, man, I swear it's like they hold them, because if you watch it, they favor that run. I see that all the time. I think that's a glitch in the game.
And not only that,
because there'll be like 4 and 5 of my guys, and they'll be holding them, and nobody can break loose to go tackle him, and they'll barely touch them, and they'll fall down like they're made of feathers or something.
They'll get another shot at the start of the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, yeah, they can.
And this will not be returnable.
Oh, okay, I'll show you.
The Dolphins offense.
I promise this has got a lot to do with who's playing and how you play it. The only thing I think it has to do with that is the speed. That's the only thing really changes a lot.
Takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Well, I'm talking about like playing the game. Like I know who's fast on my team because I know my team, but yeah.
Play action. It's Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And
I had him.
Incomplete there. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Because when I'm on my game, I ain't claiming to be best, but when I'm on my game, I play really good defense and offense, but I'm real good at defense. But I'm not always like consistent. That's what I'm trying to get right and make them simple mistakes.
Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just
a lot of times I only lose because on majority of games is because I'm making too many mistakes and because running out of time. Because there's not much time. See, when I'm friends with somebody, we play 7 to 8 minute quarters, so you got time to finesse your game and come back and everything else. Because with that accelerated clock, cats be eating up a whole quarter and a half just driving down the field.
And he'll get it up to the
So if you manipulate it like that, hell, you ain't gonna get but 3 or 4 possessions.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here go 46. Here go 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. This is caught by Hearns. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 26.
Again to Elliott. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head.
When I'm playing good, I'll do things with Miami with a lot of the players and Tannehill that people don't think can be done. Well, problem.
Look at him now.
Just think about all the pass rushing moves he has, his ability to play against the run. Remember, he was a combo outside linebacker, defensive end. Now he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 10th carry now for Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back now in Miami. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. From the shotgun, it's Prescott being chased out left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here goes 47, 47, 26.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Got it.
The Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Robert Quinn in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game, and this one is right through. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score
like
game.
all that time it took you to get down there, and you got 3 points, that's good, but with the accelerated clock, you eat up so much time, like you ain't got much time to do nothing. That's why we play 7-8 minutes with the accelerated clock still on. it still gives you an ample amount of time to do something, but you ain't forcing stuff, and you can do a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Tannehill and the Dolphins break.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we started at like 10 minutes, but the prime is like 7-8 minutes. But yeah, you want to talk about realistic? That's realistic, and people not quitting. That's the thing that I getting pissed off at. Everybody quits, like 90% of them. I'm like, what the freak, man?
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. On the move to his left. Going deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
I practice
those. The sideline there, good route, good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
Not just practicing, but I practice them in real game.
Draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A good pickup there at 22. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. When you put up a token press, make sure you get up there.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
That ain't how I tried to turn, but it turned that way.
Able to drop him for a loss of 4. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And in
I had that shit.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's...
Got him.
Amendola, touchdown, Miami. Danny Amendola, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Tannehill.
Got him.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th.
You can see where I could be a major problem with a game that's a little bit longer. You feel me?
Sanders now to kick this one away.
I promise.
That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Here you go. Here you go.
2nd down, Prescott. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
26.
Now Prescott.
Got
He
him.
can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Akeem Spence able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26. 26.
This is Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott to throw.
Oh, I was stepping up for that one.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Prescott now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
26.
Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
26.
They go to Elliott again. And
Yeah, everybody got caught.
For the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go into this situation having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. Here you go. Right here.
I see improvement. You know. You already know.
He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Trying to get it that time to Stills. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. One last throw here for Tannehill. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From South Florida, good night, everybody.